ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ಯಾಲೆಸ್ಟೈನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯುದ್ಧ ಮುಂದುವರೆದಿದೆ. ರಣಭೀಕರ ಯುದ್ಧ ಕಾಳಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ನ ನೂರಾರು ನಾಗರಿಕರು ಬಲಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯೋಧರು ಕೂಡ ಹುತಾತ್ಮರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಅಕ್ಷರಶಃ ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ ರಕ್ತ ಸಿಕ್ತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಯುದ್ಧದ ವಾತಾವರಣ, ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಜನರನ್ನ ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಟಿವಿಯ ಜೊತೆ ಈಗ ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ನ ರಾಯಭಾರಿ ಕಚೇರಿಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೇ ಮಾತನಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಹಾಯ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಹೌ ಯು?
Namaste.
Okay.
I'm holding on as good as can be in this situation.
ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ a state of emergency declared in Israel. Present situation, how is the present situation?
The present situation is still quite bad. As you know yourself, Saturday morning, terrorists from the Gaza Strip, from the Hamas, entered villages and towns in the south of Israel. They killed, for now, over 300 people, injured over 1,800 people, many of them critically and seriously, have taken hostages, have taken women, children, elderly people, disabled people, hostages back into Gaza. And some of the fighting is still going on within Israel and in the Gaza Strip.
Yeah. How is the Gaza city situation now?
Gaza city situation has been bad for many years. In 2005, Israel left the Gaza Strip. Our army left the Gaza Strip. The people who were living in the area left. We dismantled temples. We dismantled burial grounds. We left Gaza. And a year after that, the Hamas terror organization took control of the Gaza Strip. So they're holding millions of people within the Gaza Strip as hostages, basically, as well as human shields. They do terror actions against Israel. Then they go and hide behind the population in the Gaza Strip.
Okay. Do people get food and water like other issues and
Within the Gaza Strip, they get food and water. Israel, right now, they're not open, they're closed because of this horrific terror attack that Hamas did within Israel. But usually, of course, they have corridors to Egypt and to Israel where they get everything they need. They get food, they get supplies, they get water, they get whatever they need. Of course, now when the Hamas, who controls Gaza, attacks civilians, attacks women, attacks children in villages and towns in Israel, then all these things will be stopped.
how is the attacks at Israel airport and railway station as like recognized spots?
At the moment, the airport is open.
Okay.
Flights are still coming in. Flights are still going out. Of course, everything is monitored very closely. And, hopefully the fighting within Israel itself will end soon because our army, the IDF and the armed forces have been able to get most of the centers where the hostages were held, where the terrorists were attacking, were able to get it under control. There's still a few areas left where fighting is going on.
How is the protections of Indian citizens?
The same as every other citizen. In the south, it wasn't just Israelis who were attacked. There were many foreigners who were attacked as well. Some foreigners are also amongst the ones taken hostages into Gaza. But Israel is doing right now in South Israel, the request from everybody there, from the whole population, is to stay within the shelters, within the safe spaces in your apartment, in your home, to not leave, to stay within. So that includes everybody at the moment. So everybody right now has to shelter in place. And hopefully when the fighting is finished, we'll see who needs to be evacuated, who needs to leave. And of course, we will assist with that.
Okay. If there information about Karnataka?
We have, at the moment, I know of different countries that have citizens who have sadly been either injured or taken hostage from different countries. At the moment, we don't know of anybody in Karnataka. Of course, the Indian embassy in Tel Aviv is working. They've been updated. Our own minister, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Israel, had discussions with the ambassadors, with the foreign ambassadors who are in Israel. So they're controlling the situation. At the moment, we don't know of anybody.
Okay. Already Indian government also supported Israel. So what do you say?
Yeah, both the government of India, Prime Minister Modi, and for many, many, many other position holders and people of India, we've been having a huge outpouring of support, of standing with us. And this is what we need to remember. Israel will be strong. Israel will persevere. But in order to fight terror, the like-minded countries, and definitely like our good friend India, we need to stand together in the face of terror. We need to combat terrorism together. It comes up, India has sadly also suffered from terror attacks. Other of our friends have suffered. And we need to stand together and stand strong together to defeat it.
Any airlift plannings in Indian citizens?
At the moment, not that I know of. Again, right now, everybody needs to shelter in place. Hopefully, when the fighting is finished, we'll see. But at the moment, nothing is planned.
Israel embassy already opened the help desk. If in case your families or friend circle, if you can call or Twitter. So how to receive the calls and mails?
We have our number, which I don't remember by heart, but if you look up Israel in Bangalore, all our numbers are listed. They come to our mobile phones. You can also send us emails. We'll respond to everybody. And now, because so many Israelis love India and travel in India, there are many Israelis here at the moment. So we're helping those who want to volunteer and help among the Israelis, whether in the armed forces or just to come and help. We're trying to figure out how to be able or help them get back to Israel at the moment. And definitely, we have all our numbers online. I'll give them to you after as well so you can post. Anybody who has any question, feel free to call us or send us an email at any time.
How many complaints have been received this far?
This far, we have received from India itself, as far as my region here, nothing has been received.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ಇದು ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಯುದ್ಧದ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳು, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಗಾಜಾ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಾಳಿಗಳು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಭಾರತವು ಕೂಡ ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ಗೆ ಬೆಂಬಲವನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಭಾರತದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಇದು ಸದ್ಯ ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಯುದ್ಧದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಟಿವಿಯ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಬೀರಪ್ಪ ಜೊತೆ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಡಿ ರಾಂಪುರ್, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಟಿವಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.